In this session, I am going to discuss about structures, unions, and enumerations. Before going to structures, till now we have discussed about simple types. Those are integers, characters, floats, doubles, etc. Then we have discussed about arrays. An array is a group of similar type of elements. We can access elements by using index. Array index start from 0. The major benefit of array is we can group all the elements and we can access with a single name. In a similar way, we can group heterogeneous elements by using structures. Grouping of different or heterogeneous types of variables under one name and is called an aggregate data type or a user-defined data type. A structure declaration forms a template that may be used to create structure variables. All of the structure members are logically related. That means a student record may contain student ID, name, date of birth, gender, starting year, etc. These fields are logically related to student. Here one more example: bank account, account number, name, currency, balance, etc. are logically related to bank. And here one more example: address book, name, address, telephone number, etc. are logically related to address book. In database applications, structures are called records. Now we have to discuss about the syntax of a structure. A structure syntax is like this. It starts with a struct keyword followed by a struct tag name or a struct type name, followed by, within curling brackets, we need to put all items, all members, all structure members, followed by structure variables list. This list is optional. Maybe a struct type name or struct variables may be optional, but not both. Here we see one example: struct date. A date is an aggregate data type. A date contains day, month, year. Of course, these three are integers. This D is a variable of date type. Each and independent components of a structure are called members. Okay, these are members or fields. Here a date contains fields of day, month, year. Members can be of different types: simple, array, or struct. Either struct type name or structure variables may be omitted, but not both. This is already I told you. Complex data structures can be formed by defining array of structures. Here we have different examples of complex number, struct complex number. This contains imaginary part, real part. These are related, logically related fields, so that we can group with struct. And here one more example: bank account, customer name, account number, balance, birthday. Okay, you see the birthday. Birthday is again structure of date type. Already we have earlier we have discussed date structure, followed by this is a student type structure of student name, ID, department, gender, and this is address structure. And next we have to discuss about how to declare variables and initialization of structure variables. This is the general syntax of declaring a structure variable. A structure variable declaration starts with struct followed by struct name or tag name followed by variables list. A struct, for example, this is a date structure. Okay, the day, month, year. Okay, so that we can declare a date type variable like this, struct date D. So that here D is a date type variable, struct type variable. And here one more example, student, struct student. Okay, this contains fields of student name, student ID, department, gender, etc. So that we can create a student variable like this, struct student st, where st is a student variable, so that the memory of the structure is continuous. Okay, here we have three fields of same type. Memory is continuous, structure memory is continuous. Whereas here this student contains name of 20 bytes followed by ID of 2 bytes followed by department 5 bytes followed by gender 1 character. Okay, are created with a single block memory in RAM. Okay, here we can initialize the structure variables like our symbol types or arrays. So that we need to initialize the structure variable like this, struct followed by a tag name followed by variable is equal to all the field values are separated by commas, and total is surrounded with curly brackets. Here you can see the date initialization, struct date D is equal to a day, month, year. We need to follow when initializing the structure variable, we need to follow the sequence of the fields where we declared. Similarly, struct student st is equal to Mohan followed by student ID 1, 2, 3 followed by department character array followed by gender male or female, so that here each and every field is separated by commas, and we need to follow the syntax of field types. Here character array, so that we need to surrounded double quotes, field name double quotes followed by ID is a number directly we can give, followed by department within double quotes, followed by gender is a character type, a single character, so that we can surrounded with a single quote. Memory of the structure variable is the sum of all individual structure members memory, that is this date D. Okay, D memory is 6 bytes because each integer occupies 2 bytes, so that we have 3 fields, so that total 6 bytes of memory will be occupied by D, and whereas the student st occupies 20 plus 2 22 plus 5 27 plus 1 28 bytes of memory. Now we have discussed now we can see how to access structure fields and how to assign structure variables. Individual structure members are accessed with dot or period operator. Whereas our array is a collection of homogeneous elements, those can be accessed with an index. But our structure fields are dissimilar. so that we need to access each and every independent field by using dot operator. The general syntax of accessing a structure member is struct variable dot member or field. For example, here we have a student structure. Here I am creating one structure variable of student st dot name, st dot department, st dot gender, st dot id. Like that, we can access each and every field of structure. The information contained in one structure may be assigned to another structure of the same type using a single assignment statement. That is, no need to assign each and every field of structure members to another structure. If you need a structure variable of same type, same values, we need to assign one more variable. We can assign directly like simple types. The general syntax is struct variable 1 is equal to structure variable 2. In this, the second structure variable values are completely assigned to first structure variables. Okay. Here we can see the example struct student s1 is equal to Mohan 123 IT M. Okay, these four fields are in st1. So that if you want to store the same information in st2, then st2 is equal to st1, so that the information in st1 is completely is assigned to st2. We need not copy each and every field of the structure. So that here we have one example. You can see struct student character name 20, student id, department, gender. Okay, this is a structure declaration. Here I'm defining main function. Within that, here I'm creating a struct student variable st. Okay, followed by if you want to read this data from a keyboard, we need to access each and every field with the dot operator. So that the first field we can read each and every field zigzag, no problem, because we are accessing each and every field with field name, so that there may not be any problem with zigzag reading. But here I am reading values sequentially. First of all, here I am reading name of the student followed by student ID. Same syntax you see. st.name getS is a function to read string. Okay, so that name is a string. So that st dot structure variable dot name field name followed by student ID scanf %s ampersand st dot id followed by getS st dot department. We can read the department information. St dot gender is equal to getChar, or we can directly scan by %s %d %s st dot name st dot id st dot department st dot gender. Followed by we can print all the details which we have read earlier by using printf %s %d %s %d. st dot name, because st dot name is a string, so that %s followed by st dot id %d integer, this is integer, followed by department is string, followed by gender is character. So that whatever the type of the field names, field types, we need to use those format strings. Okay, corresponding format strings. Okay, thank you.